My name is LaTrisha Vetaw, and I'm running for Minneapolis Park Board at Large. Oh, I love our parks. That's why I'm running for Park Board. I think parks are essential to city life because they create healthy spaces for people. It's great to have open, healthy, welcoming spaces in the city. So they're essential to the health and well-being of everyone in Minneapolis. So my number one goal is to bridge the gap between communities of color and the park board. So I'm passionate about making sure we have more people of color at park board meetings. The other thing I'm super passionate about is youth recreation. I want to make sure that our park board has other opportunities for young people besides sports when it comes to recreation. I'm super interested in dance, music, theater, other arts, other opportunities for young people outside of sports. A lot of people think that young people just go to parks to play. Some young people go to the parks for a meal, so we need to make sure that we have a solid food program in our parks. And then the last thing, I just want to make sure that our parks are safe and welcoming for everyone in our city. It's important to me because I was a kid who grew up in the parks in Minneapolis. I moved to Minneapolis when I was 10 years old. My mother was a lover of parks. She was a single parent, and she took my brother and sister and I to a park every Saturday morning. We went to a different park throughout the city, and that was her way of having free fun for her family, So the best story is most recently, my youth group advocated for tobacco-free parks. This is a policy that we have been working on for over 3 years. And so myself and a large group of young people from North Minneapolis went to the park board meeting, testified on behalf of this policy, and lo and behold to us, the park commissioners decided that day that they were going to vote on this policy because the young people had turned up and did such a great job. My message is to make sure that we take care of everybody in our city. We're aware that there's these huge gaps for people of color, and I think we need to look at every single system that is put in place and think about how we can cut down those disparities. And our park systems is one way. There's no reason it should be that way. We have the number one park system in the nation, and we need to make sure that everybody feels that way about it. So being progressive to me means being bold, being innovative, being different, right? Thinking outside of the box. There's, a lot of times people use the term old guard. So I think progressive candidates really focus on, how can we create an equitable park system? Well, because we rock. No. It's important to have women in office because we need to be there. Our voices need to be heard. There's nobody in government that a woman shouldn't be there to represent women. The more women ran for office, the better chance we have of things changing on a local level in our cities. My name is LaTrisha Vetaw. Let's put women in their place.